Welcome! I'm Ray Louie Gamboa, and this is Susie Gamboa, standing in for our father, Ray Butch Gamboa, the host of this show for the past 31 years.
We'd like to thank all those who have sent their prayers for our dad's speedy recovery. The doctors have advised him to take it easy for a while, so I'm sorry, but you're going to be seeing more of us for the next few weeks.
This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV online magazine.
Here are this week's features to watch out for. On Motoring Forum, we shall have ASEC Ed Galvante, LTO Chief, with insights into the move to privatize the motor vehicle inspection system. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on what to do when one encounters a double solid yellow line road marking. This week's Payag Chuper is regarding the limit on the number of passengers in PUVs. The public service segment shall have a reaction on the wanton violation of the no loading and unloading policy in Commonwealth Avenue. Showcase this week shall have the luxury van from Toyota, the Alphard 3.5-liter V6 AT. While for race weekend, we'll have the highlights of the 2018 National Slalom Series Awards Night held in Quezon City. All these, plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, are on this week's edition of Motoring Today. Join us.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition, Mitsubishi Motors.
Suzuki, all new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All new Ertiga debut.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Here are the latest news in transportation and traffic management. The MMDA has informed the public of some minor traffic adjustments in Concordia Bridge in Manila as its reconstruction continues.
The MMDA has closed the northbound lane of Concordia Bridge in Paco, Manila to vehicular traffic. Meanwhile, the southbound lane is open with the 3 lanes divided into a 2-way traffic. Additionally, vehicles heading north or south will share 3 remaining lanes of the bridge located along President Quirino Avenue.
Isasara natin yung northbound naman, yung isa ulit, para maging 3 lane siya. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, yung isang side ulit, imbis na 2-way, 3-way na yan, na sasakyan, lalagyan natin ng time. So, from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., yung sa umaga, mas madaming papuntang pa Maynila, 2 lane sa kanila. Pagdating ng 2 p.m. hanggang 10 p.m., pabalik naman ng 2 lanes, 1 lane yung kabila.
Once reopened, 2 lanes will be dedicated for vehicles going to Manila area from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. to accommodate the heavy volume of vehicles going to various streets of Manila. The other lane will be for vehicles going to Rojas Boulevard or SLEX area.
With these adjustments, the MMDA advises motorists to brace for heavy traffic as the outer lanes of the Nagtahan Bridge, which is located just 2 meters away from Concordia Bridge, will also be closed to traffic to give way to the ongoing works for the Skyway Stage 3 project. Meanwhile, the NLEX HarborLink Segment 10 has been in the works since 2014. With a few delays on the opening, the NLEX Corporation said that it will finally push through before February ends.
It could be recalled that the NLEX Corporation, together with the DPWH, was supposed to open the NLEX HarborLink Segment 10 to public in December of 2018. After some changes in plans, the company moved it to January. A month after that announcement, the NLEX Corporation yet again reported that they will be opening it before this month ends instead. The NLEX Corporation would like to clarify the reasons behind the changes in plans.
Yung December was supposed to be one side only. The government decided they had other projects anyway to alleviate the traffic issues at the time. So they decided instead of just opening one side, they'll open the 2 sides.
The company added that they are confirming the availability of President Rodrigo Duterte for the opening. The HarborLink Segment 10 project is a 5.65-kilometer elevated expressway from MacArthur Highway, Valenzuela City to C3 Road in Caloocan City.
A few more weeks and the NLEX Corporation and the DPWH are looking forward to serving the general motoring public with the opening of the said project. Continuing, the Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, under Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, has a number of projects on the pipeline for 2019, and some of them are already in its construction stage. Here are updates from the MPIC Chairman, Manuel Pangilinan.
The MPIC said that part of their unsolicited proposals to the DPWH under the Build program is the NLEX SLEX Connector Road. According to the company, the project will link C3 in Caloocan City to the Polytechnic University of the Philippines campus in Santa Mesa, Manila. The company said that they have already started the construction. It added that they are focusing on solving some issues regarding the project.
We're starting construction on our connector, the smallest segment from the harbor to PUP. And then I think we still have an issue as to how we connect to Plaza Dilao, to SLEX.
Meanwhile, the MPIC said that there were no talks yet about the airport to be built in Bulacan, as well as the bus terminal. Moreover, the company said the construction for the Subic Freeport widening will last until April.
The MPTC ensures the public that these projects under the Build program will be worth the long wait once they're operational. And finally, due to the construction of the Skyway Stage 3 project in areas of NLEX Balintawak this February, spearheaded by the Citra Central Expressway Corporation, or the CCEC, the MMDA and the NLEX Corporation announced that they will be implementing a major traffic rerouting plan.
The Skyway Stage 3 is the elevated road project of CCEC that will connect the SLEX and NLEX from Buendia, Makati City to Bagong Barrio, Caloocan City, crossing the EDSA Balintawak Cloverleaf. The MMDA said the target completion date of the project is by December 2019.
Ito na po yung mga initay natin na build, mga long-term solutions sa traffic. That's why nandito po sa MMDA kasi talagang ang factor po dito sa MMDA po, nagpapasalamat kami sa mga infrastructure na nakakatulong po sa pagbabawas po ng traffic natin. Pero of course, kung may mga long-term solutions tayo, may dadaanan tayong mga butas ng karayong para matapos ng mga infrastructure.
The MMDA added that the agency is going to maximize existing roads and clearing operations on all road obstructions will be done. These include illegal vendors, structure, and parking.
we really need to maximize all existing roads. That's why starting tomorrow, we will clear all obstructions, vendors, yung mga illegal structures dyan, most especially illegal parking.
Here are the traffic rerouting schemes as released by the MMDA and NLEX Corporation. For trucks going to Port Area or A. Bonifacio, take NLEX Smart Connect interchange. For cars, vans, and PUJs coming from Quirino Highway going to Balintawak, take West Service Road. For cars and vans coming from EDSA going to the Port Area, take De Jesus Street. Trucks, on the other hand, take EDSA U-turn slot. The MMDA has widened certain areas of NLEX Balintawak to ensure that the traffic within the area will be controlled.
The MMDA, NLEX Corporation, and the CCEC will implement the traffic rerouting schemes until December of this year. Those are the latest in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Here's Ray Louie.
The move to privatize the motor vehicle inspection system has made rounds as early as last year. It has been a long-time issue in the transport industry and now has become a picture alongside the move to modernize and level up transportation in the country. This week on Motoring Forum, we have ASEC Ed Galvante, LTO Chief, to give us more insights into this matter. Hello, ASEC Galvante, and welcome once again to Motoring Today. We wish to discuss with you, sir, the move to privatize the country's motor vehicle inspection system. As mentioned in reports, it has been a long-delayed move by the government. So what made the move post-haste now and what's its status?
Yung motor vehicle inspection system natin, hindi very desirable yung state ngayon. Although ito, kailangan ito sa registration ng vehicle. Before a vehicle can be registered, kailangan inspeksyonin for its roadworthiness. It's just too bad that yung facility natin kulang. While nagpro-procure na ang gobyerno, particularly ang DOTR, LTO, ng equipment para dito, kahit ma-procure na lahat yon, kulang pa rin yon. Kaya minabuti ng pamunuan ng DOTR, si Secretary Tugade, na i-offer ito do sa mga may kakayahan naman mag-finance ng pagsaset-up ng motor vehicle inspection system. Kung saan, alawin silang mag-put up, sila ang kukuha ng bayad do sa inspection na ginagawa, at eventually yung ini-issue nilang certification na kumbaga na-scrutinize yung vehicle at pasado sa pamantayan, yun ang susundin para maging basyan kung papayagang magpatuloy na gamitin sa lansangan yung sasakyan.
Madami po ang nagpakita ng interest na magbigay ng kanilang serbisyo para sa motor vehicle inspection. Can you brief us, sir, on the guidelines set by the LTO which private owners and operators of motor vehicle inspection centers should follow to be accredited as a legitimate center?
Marami nga Actually, nung ibuksan natin to, marami nagsidulog na at nag-o-offer ng kanilang proposal. Kaya lang, hindi pa natin to na-decidean. Tinatanggap pa lang natin to kasi may panel na magre-review nung kanilang proposal at eventually pipiliin mula doon sa mga nag-offer kung alin ang papayagan at kung saan. Kasi ito, marami tayong aalawin na i-put up nito, hindi lang dito sa Metro Manila yan, kundi sa buong bansa. In-identify natin initially kung saan dapat magkaroon kaagad. Kaya hopefully magawa natin to kaagad para within the year, maybe towards the end of the year, existing na ito at operating na.
ASEC Galvante, would you kindly brief us on what has been reported as 3 different classes of inspection centers at paano po sila nagkakaiba-iba?
Kasi sa ating mga sasakyan, by the way, ito, lahat ng klase ng sasakyan, maliit man, malaki, kailangan duman sa inspection at makapasa sa inspection para alawin silang magrehistro. Kaya meron namang mga equipment na para sa light vehicles only, meron sa medium, mga halimbawa mga baby bus, yung size na ganon, at meron din man yung heavy para sa mga bus o mga truck. Kaya dito sa mga private motor vehicle inspection center na isa-set up, pwede silang mag-offer ng kayan lang tustusan, kung kayan lang mag-offer ng para sa pang malakihang sasakyan, pwede naman silang pumasok doon. Kaya lang initially itong ginagawa natin sa umpisa, yung immediately na processin ay yung para sa light vehicles na kung saan rini-require sila na mag-set up o mag-put up do sa ino-offer nila na motor vehicle inspection system para sa mga katulad ng mga sedan, mga kotse, tapos sa Sa motorcycle din. Kasi yung motorsiklo, malit man ito, malaki, kailangan din magdaan sa inspection.
Madami po ang nagpapahayag ng kanilang pagtutol doon sa projected cost. How would the government justify this?
Nung unang pinag-uusapan nito, merong meeting sa DOTR kung saan yung para sa PPP, parang inestimate para ito, ano bang aalawin na cost ng halimbawa ng testing. At hindi pa naman to definite, pero isang binibigyan ng importansya rito, yun namang mag-i-invest within reasonable time, mababawi naman yung investment niya at may kikitain siya. Hindi man to parang isa-set up pagkatapos mukhang hindi mababawi yung cost niya, mababankrupt siya, magsasara. Hindi natin gustong gano'n na mangyari kasi gusto natin na itong mga ito magko-complement do sa isa-set up ng gobyerno na MBIS. Kaya while wala pang definite kung magkano, no, but hindi man ito napakataas na hindi kayang bayaran ng mga magpapa-inspect o napakababa naman na hindi man makaka-recover yung nag-invest para mag-set up nitong facility ito.
Some quarters are suggesting that this additional cost can be taken out from the Moribund Road Board funds, which stands in staggering billions. Sinasabi po ng ilan na since ang road board ay nabuo by legislation, then another law can amend it. What's your take on this, sir?
Ayok sanang umasa doon dahil alam niyo naman sa ngayon merong move na i-abolish na yung road board. Unang-una, hindi ako magde-decide dyan. Pangalawa, hindi ko man alam kung halimbawa kung mawala na yung road board, saan mapupunta yung pondo or whatever. But I'd rather that hindi ko muna sagutin o hindi muna namin sagutin kung pwedeng doon kunin ang pambayad, no? Kasi meron ding pinaglalaanan ng pondong yun Halimbawa sa pag-improve ng kalye, mga safety features na ilalagay sa mga lansangan natin. In fact, meron dong portion na dapat ibigay sa DOTR para doon naman sa pag-control ng pollution sa ating environment. Dahil alam niyo naman, yung mga sasakyan, nagbubugay ng pollutants kahit papano, meron din tayong adapin na measure, bibili ng equipment para mabantayan natin to at ma-ensure natin na yung mga lansangan gumagala sa kalye, nagko-comply dito sa standard na ito.
Thank you very much for your time, ASEC Galvan.
Wala ako siguro maidadagdag muna, pero ako yung nagpapasalamat sa iyong binigay uling pagkakataon sa amin at magpatuloy tayo mag-ugnayan. Happy motoring!
ASEC Ed Galvante, LTO Chief, our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
You are back with us here on Motoring Today. We now have this week's valuable motoring tips, starting off with some road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines. As seen on the animation, you should always keep right while flying on roads with double solid yellow lines or else maaari kang maaksidente. Kadalasang makita ang double solid yellow line sa mga tulay at mga blind curves. If you are on a double solid yellow line, huwag mag-overtake or mag-counterflow. Stay on your lane to ensure safety. More motoring tips for you here on Motoring Today. Proper driver's demeanor while behind the wheel from Mitsubishi Motors Philippines.
Payon chopper lang kaibigan. Ako si Alejandro Luico, isang kapwa niyo chopper. Huwag nang ipilit magsakay ng pasahero kung hindi nakasya.
Ang bawat pampasadang sasakyan ay mayroong tinatawag na passenger limit o bilang ng mga pasahero na magkakasya. Kapag puno na, iwasang magtawag pa ng ilan at ipagsiksikan. Tandaan din na bawal maglagay ng ekstrang bangko sa gitna ng jeep.
Palaging isipin na mahalaga rin na komportable ang ating mga pasahero. Ito po si Alejandro Luico, payon chopper lang. Kaibigan mula sa inyong kapwa niyo chopper.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Continuing, we now welcome you to Motoring Today's World of Motorsports. We start with the latest news and developments. After Race Motorsports Club awarded the National and Class Champions for the 2018 season of the National Slalom Series, the following are the tentative dates and venues for its 2019 slalom season. March 3, Robinson's Novaliches. April 7, Clark Global City. April 28, Robinson Star Mills. May 26, Robinson Santa Rosa. June 9, Robinson's Antipolo. July 21, Robinson Star Mills. August 18, Robinson's Antipolo. September 8, Cabanatuan City. September 29, La Union. October 20, Robinson Star Mills. November 10, Robinson's Antipolo, and December 8, Robinson's Star Mills. Also released are the tentative schedules and dates for the 2019 Slalom Invitational. March 24, August 11, and October 6 will be held at Robinson's Calasiao. The 2019 Philippine Autocross Championship Series continues today, February 17, with a second round to be held at the Hacienda Outlets grounds in Silang, Cavite. It's another new venue for the 2019 Autocross season, which began with an exciting round at Road 10 in Navotas that featured a relatively high-speed course that allowed racers to reach third gear, virtually unheard the whole of last year. With 2018 Philippine Autocross overall champion Milo Rivera out of the picture, it was Carlos Anton who was fastest at Road 10, edging Estefano Rivera, who was second fastest. The phenom, 14-year-old Inigo Anton, the 2018 Philippine Autocross novice overall champion, was third fastest, with Jelve Moreno and Joji Benedicto rounding out the top 5 overall, 4th and 5th respectively. What kind of course awaits racers at the Hacienda Outlet and who will make it on top are the questions that make the second round of the 2019 PAX a must-watch for motorsports fans. More in the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today as we now give you Race Weekend. This week's Race Weekend feature takes us not to the racetrack, but to a restaurant. Well, that's because the overall and class champions of 2018's National Slalom Series are there to be feted and awarded for their exemplary performance in last year's long slalom season. And we were there to witness the celebrations and to talk with some of the champions about their season, their plans for their motorsport future, and some interesting tidbits about themselves concerning or not the sport of slalom. Slalom has been one of the country's longest-running form of motorsport, attracting scores of adherents, aficionados, and enthusiasts through the decades, thanks chiefly to the efforts of Race Motorsports Club and its indefatigable founder and president, Bing Bang Dulce. Over the years, Race Motorsports Club has been running the National Slalom Series, holding legs in many parking lots, amassing a host of regulars who love speeding around tight course marked by pylons in parking lots and buildings, a fan base for the sport that seems to get bigger with each year. Of course, regulars start out as newbies or novices, which the sport seemed never to run out of even in the lean years. It has become an annual tradition for Race Motorsports Club to fet overall and national class champions of the year just passed in an awards night before the start of another new year of slaloms, a festive affair that sees the trophies and plaques galore being handed to various champions, from the Slalom King and his court down to the novices just getting the hang of the sport. This year's awards night is particularly poignant as reigning Slalom King Milo Rivera has decided that he won't be defending his crown after 5 continuous years of being crowned King of Slaloms, leaving the title open to all from grizzled veterans of the sport, up-and-coming drivers, to the young guns who bring down the average age of competitive slalom warriors by a lot. One of the youngest is Sofia Munoz, all of 11 years old and already the junior class and ladies class champion.
The 2018 was really tough, and it was really very a little bit hassle because the 2018 race last year was really kind of hard because I was really running for the ladies class champion. So it's really hard, but I am really thanking God for blessing me and also guiding me and protecting me during the races. And yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to capture my ladies class champion and also junior class champion.
This precocious slalom warrior is among the many who've taken up the sport because of Daddy. And with Daddy's continuing support, may become one of the fixtures of slalom racing for years to come. And who knows, someday we'll have a slalom queen.
My dad encouraged me, and I started driving since 7 years old actually. And before I was just really watching him race, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And my dad encouraged me to try it. And then when I try it, it's like I'm really enjoying it and having fun. So it kept going already. My plan is just to continue what I love in racing, but I will still race in slalom.
Another young gun who is looking to one day become slalom king is Tiner Pawi Base. In his final year of competing in the novice class, Pawi finally fulfilled his goal of being class champion.
It was very worth it, despite the ups and downs we've been through, all the issues and difficulties. I'm very happy that we got the novice with our very last shot, since it's our very last chance being in the novice. Win or lose, we're not going to be novice anymore next year.
Pawi was in a tight three-way fight for the title of novice overall champion of 2018. The other contenders, Vegil Calayo, who ended up first runner-up, and Ram Rafanan, second runner-up. Pawi's best round earned him the novice overall crown.
Well, for me, the best rounds were, of course, the ones where we won. But for me, the very best one was the 11th leg where we won the novice by 0.04 seconds. For me, the worst one was Baguio, where I wrecked the car with one small mistake. And for me, what I've learned from it is how you have to be very precise and you have to be very dedicated to your work to be able to make things right.
The 2018 overall novice champion does not seem to fear tough competition and instead relishes having strong rivals, an attitude that should serve him well as he steps up to higher levels of competition.
Well, actually, I consider both Vegil and Ram my rivals since they gave us such a hard time. Like, I believe I should give thanks to them for bringing out the best in us as a team and bringing out the best in me as a driver. Well, for me, with our goal now is going for slalom king, I believe I still have to maintain my physical fitness, my mental strength. Of course, I'm sure I can still improvise with more driving styles and everything. So there's still a lot more to eat up.
Still, many believe that the phenom, Inigo Anton, has the best chance among the young guns to take the title of Slalom King. Just 14 years young, Inigo was novice overall champion in 2017, was first runner-up in the Slalom King race in 2018, while also earning the title of production front wheel overall champion, as well as a handful of national class championships, including groups 5A and 5B, and front wheel modified class A, B, and C. He also took one round from Milo Rivera, something that he still savors up to the awards nights.
So for the best for me was when I was finally able to beat Milo. It was a really tough year trying to beat Milo in 2017. And then I think that was Star Mills. I was able to get the time and I was really happy because that was my main goal after I won the front wheel, to be on level with Milo, and I was happy to be able to beat him because he's one of the greatest competitors that I've ever faced, and it also challenges me. So if Milo wasn't there, I wouldn't be where I am now, so I'm really thankful for that.
Inigo's father, Carlos, can be described as a stage father to the phenom if he was not also competing in the same motorsports event as his son. But Inigo reveals that a racing career may not have been what his father wanted him to have initially.
Actually, it's funny because my dad and my mom, they were trying to hide that they were racing when I was 2 years old, because they were afraid that I would be racing. It's scary for them as parents. So for me, I just felt it inside me. It was my passion since the beginning that I wanted to become a racer. And when my dad knew about it and he saw that I had the talent, he also helped me become one of great racers also.
Inigo may no longer be satisfied with another runner-up finish in this 2019 slalom season, or for another front-wheel overall title. Barely into his teens, he is already looking to be king.
Of course, like my dad said, that always take everything one step at a time, so he wants me to go through novice, to front wheel, and hopefully this year we'll be trying to, of course, go for the top already, because that's the only thing that's missing for us, but hopefully we'll be able to do it.
The Slalom King, whom the young guns want to topple from his throne, or whose vacated throne they want to fill, also started quite early in the sport. It also took a number of years before Milo Rivera became good enough to be a king.
Well, I started my slalom career back in 2009. I was 13 years old, fresh from 1 year of kart racing. My uncle all of a sudden told me, why not run slalom? Why not try something different? Because slalom is close to his heart, having won championships himself. Being able to cross-train with the karting and slalom at the same time was somehow a difficult decision for me. I'm like, I don't get the relationship. But over time, I was able to see how essential it was for my career. It made me a better driver. It got me to develop some sort of skills wherein I never imagined would be, very useful up to now. So from 2009 to 2012, I was running slalom and karting at the same time until eventually I had to graduate from go-kart racing. Slalom eventually stayed on, raced it continuously, and come 2014, I was able to win my first national slalom crown. Something I never thought would be possible, considering the previous years, we came very, very close to winning it, and it was very, very tough because you've developed and prepared a whole year and come up short by sometimes 1 point or half a point or more. And eventually, mentally it takes a toll on us, but praise God, we were able to overcome the difficulties. We were able to get the car better. We were able to get my driving better, get to develop more, and with the help of the people behind the race car, we were able to win the championship. And from that, it bore more championships up to now. We've won our 5th straight. It's a blessing, a huge blessing in itself, and I couldn't thank a lot of people enough for the journey.
What has become his final year in full-time slalom competition may have been Milo's hardest and most challenging yet. The competition has gotten better in both car performance and driver skills. But the most challenging leg was where he failed to clinch his 5th and final slalom's crown.
Challenging race would probably have to be the one in Baguio. Although we had a chance to clinch the championship that race, things were very difficult for us. It was a new territory, new grounds, especially that the place was favoring obviously our opponents for the championship in Inigo. It was a very, very challenging race. We had problems all throughout the day. Although we didn't come out successful, we only finished 3rd that race. We were happy with the effort we put in, even though we weren't successful at it. We were able to find out more problems with the car, and then eventually it got us working and it got us to finally see what we lacked. So that come the next race, which was the 11th leg, we were actually able to win.
Despite plans to stay away from full-time slalom competition, Milo is praying that it would continue to improve and draw more racers.
Well, for 2019, I definitely want to see more venues. I definitely want to see more entrants, more intense racing, with or without me. I know with the championship pretty much open for this year, you can never count out a lot of drivers. You have the favorites from the yesteryears and you have the new and up-and-coming faces. So it's going to be a very, very intense year.
As for himself, Milo plans to level up his racing to more professional level with some people, whether locally or internationally.
Well, for 2019, we're really focused on circuit racing. We're going to take ourselves back on the racetrack with the help of the sponsors we have for this year. We have a program aligned wherein we'll be racing the touring cars and GPs. But we can never also rule out that we will be racing autocross and slalom from time to time, just to, loosen ourselves and make sure that we're present in every discipline out here. Because we still have to continue the disciplines we love. And, sometimes I will never forget slalom racing. That's why I'll keep myself in touch with the sport. But given certain programs that we need to do in order to further achieve the goals long term, we have to do circuit racing, and of course, we can never rule out international races for Gymkhana and maybe also for circuit.
Having recognized a lot of times in the motorsport scene, it obviously shows that Milo is looking to make a career out of it. We asked him about this, and this is what he has to say.
Well, from the looks of it, I think I want to make a career out of it. I've been growing up with a passion for the sport, and the fact that I've been continuing the sport wholeheartedly for almost 11 years says something. It's been long, which started when I was 12 years old. Now I'm 23. It's been a long road, and to be honest, I hope that the journey doesn't end anytime soon. If you ask me, I want to make a career out of it, absolutely. But only time can tell if we could actually achieve that.
The 2019 slalom season is tentatively scheduled to flag off on March 3. It will certainly not be the same without Milo Rivera, defending his Slalom King crown, but that does not necessarily mean it will be less exciting. In fact, many believe it may even be more exciting as new contenders will be vying for the crown. Race weekend will surely be there to cover the excitement for Modern Today and World of Motorsports followers. That's this week's World of Motorsports. Modern Today continues right after this break.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
SM Mall of Asia lights up the skies once again at the 10th Philippine International Pyro Musical Competition. This February, SM Mall of Asia together with Platinum Fireworks Inc. will house 10 competing countries who will take on a battle of breathtaking fireworks performances amidst symphony of sounds. Experience the jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring show as each country owns the Manila skies every Saturday night from February 16 to March 23, 2019.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry now takes center stage.
Suzuki Philippines took members of the motoring media to a 2-day test drive event to showcase the power and capabilities of the new and improved Ertiga. 15 units of the new Ertiga drove all the way to Tagaytay Highlands, conquering the 63.3-kilometer ride to the Highlands and then back to Suzuki Auto Pasig. Through the activity field test drive event, Suzuki aims to showcase Ertiga's strength and performance. Moreover, the improved comfort and convenience features of the 7-seater allowed every passenger to enjoy the scenic view of the Taal volcano and surrounding mountains.
The most important issue is the stylish and the comfortness of the car and very competitive price among the competitors.
Suzuki said that they believe that the new Ertiga would be a great choice for Filipinos, hence bringing the model here.
This is because of the behavior of Filipino customers. This is family car and very good choice for Filipinos.
Suzuki also said they are aiming to exceed the sales of the previous generation of the Ertiga.
The previous one is the average of sales is about 600 units per month. So we want to achieve more.
Toyota Motor Philippines has officially brought the all-new RAV4 to the Philippines. The grand launching event was held at the BGC Amphitheater. Far from the usual setup, the grand launching was open to the public.
We wanted the public to immediately see what we're launching today. We're very excited about this model because the RAV4 is actually the world's best-selling SUV crossover, but majority of the sales actually can be accounted for in the United States, in North America.
Toyota said bringing the all-new RAV4 to the country signals the model's big comeback.
There are many SUV crossovers in the Philippines, but for the first time, this new RAV4 will have a very aggressive and dynamic styling.
Now in its 5th generation, the all-new RAV4 is an upgraded, more premium design matched with better performance and capability made possible by the new Toyota Global Architecture, or the TNGA.
For this new RAV4, we use the technology of the Toyota New Global Architecture. So this is the new global platform of Toyota, which is incorporating a lot of new technology in it. One is the laser welding spots. We've increased laser welding for better rigidity and riding comfort. Together with this new platform also, the engine bay is also lying lower, which has a better lower center of gravity, which in cornering is better also.
For the exterior and interior, the all-new RAV4 comes with full updated features and major design facelift.
The all-new RAV4 does not only present a very new, stylish, and sportier and muscular design, it also offers a very powerful and dynamic performance. And its interior is superior as well. It has top-notch safety features. Our high-end variant has a panoramic moonroof, which is the first that we have in our model lineup. And so we think that this model really presents a lot of excitement, and we believe that the market will be very interested to try out our new RAV4.
The all-new RAV4 is powered by a 2.5-liter dynamic force engine, a dual VVT-i and VVT-IE engine, and is coupled with a direct shift 8-speed automatic transmission.
We've enhanced this engine. This is a new engine. It's the same displacement as the old one, a 2.5 liter. However, we've increased the horsepower from 179 to 203 horsepower now.
As Kia relaunches in the Philippines under AC Industrials, the brand also brought the Soluto to the market with the grand launching event held at the Makati Shangri-La.
This is a very special evening for us because it is the official announcement and celebration of the Ayala-Kia partnership. So these are two global brands working together to serve the Philippine automotive industry. And apart from the announcement of that partnership, after a long discussion, now we also announced the first box that we revealed, which is going to answer a good sizable segment of the market, and that is the Kia Soluto.
The Soluto is powered by a 1.4-liter dual CCVT gasoline engine that produces 95 PS of power and 132 Nm of torque, combined with a spacious interior, as well as standard 7-inch touchscreen audio with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, 6-speaker system, rear-view camera, and steering wheel controls.
The Kia Soluto is our player in the small car sedan segment. That's sizable. And we think that because of the features that we have picked for it, the design elements that we have incorporated, plus of course the pricing, we think that a lot of customers will be able to enjoy this fantastic model.
The Soluto joins Kia Philippines roster of vehicles including the Picanto and Rio, the Sportage, the Sorrento, the Grand Carnival, and the K2 500. Caltex has officially opened the doors of its newest service station along EDSA. Situated along EDSA corner Scout Borromeo Street, Quezon City, the new station provides access to Caltex with Techron Platinum, silver or diesel fuels to motorists and residents along the southbound lane of the intersection.
This side that has most of the motors traffic and also the population concentration, so we look and we choose for the strategic site to grow our network And this is part of our growth strategy and also the location that we prefer.
This site has a very huge potential. This is across EDSA, it's a main thoroughfare. So we really expect so much from this station. We are expecting the completion of the quick serve restaurants here at the back. So eventually that's gonna start by end Feb and hopefully opening up in June. So that's gonna boost more sales for this site.
Also with the new station, Caltex hopes to sustain the growth it achieved in 2018. Caltex's surface station network in the country currently exceeds 600 stations, including 6 that opened in the past 3 months alone.
Normally the retail business is actually very competitive. So we have what you call the drop-in motorists and we have the local or in-house account. So we're tackling those two fronts. So first, we are improving the service here. We are coming up with co-locators here so that we attract more drop-in motorists. At the same time, we're also soliciting the in-house accounts. So that's a combination of the market that we have for this site.
Certainly, this is another representation of our growth. And Caltex brand has been in the Philippines market for decades. And this is just a natural extension of our brand growth and our service and our quality fuels and lubricants to our customers in the Philippines. So we'll grow this side just like what we've been in Philippines to provide quality fuels and lubricants. And we'll grow more site to bring the network to the convenience of our motorists' needs and requirement.
Yamaha Motor Philippines has introduced the young Filipino riders who will participate in their racing campaign this year, dubbed as Start Your Legacy, Rise of the Ultimate Racer. Yamaha introduced the young members of their new Underbone King Riders team. Members of the team were recognized as they received a medal from no other than MotoGP's rising star, Maverick Top Gun Viñales. Hoping to qualify for the Asia Road Racing Championship, these aspirants will be trained and supported by the Yamaha company.
This year, we already have a full season campaign with the ARRC or the Asia Road Racing Championship. So basically, what we want is to continue our campaign for racing. We want to continue bringing in some Filipino riders in the international racing scene.
Aside from the introduction of the new Underbone King Riders team, Yamaha also let the guests to have a sneak peek of the newest YZF-R3. This new bike has been upgraded into a faster version than the previous one and has its anti-brake system for the added safety feature.
I think the new product is faster than the previous one, and the good thing with this product is it already has the ABS or the anti-lock braking system, which is, I think, will add safety for the users.
Our car of the week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. A vehicle that has a sleeker design and is equipped with more advanced features compared to its predecessor. That is the 2018 Toyota Alphard. Find out what makes it stand out in this week's Showcase. Watch this. was the Toyota Alphard 3.5-liter V6 AT, proving that it is more than just a facelift. Our featured vehicle this week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
On the final stretch of Motoring Today, we have our public service segment, courtesy of Honda Cars Philippines.
If you will recall, we had on the spotlight here on public service an area in Commonwealth Avenue, Quezon City, where the no loading and unloading policy of the MMDA is wantonly violated. In a recent press briefing, MMDA General Manager Jojo Garcia answered this matter. According to the MMDA General Manager, they are now enforcing old rules and instill discipline not only to PUV drivers but to commuters as well, as this will also help in decongesting traffic in the area.
Binabago na natin yung ating mga nakaugalian na door-to-door, no? Na sumobra squirt ng pasero pag para o gusto nandun na, tatlong makbang lang. Ano? So inaayos lang natin yung mga tamang loading and loading base para kasi hindi maka-estorbo, hindi obstruction. No?
MMDA added that they are also correcting malpractices that many have been used to doing ever since. We thank Mr. Jojo Garcia for his valuable insights regarding this matter. We will make sure to always be a tool in helping solve motoring problems.
That's our public service segment brought to you by Honda Cars Philippines. If you come across any motoring issue or problem that you deem as unsafe or inimical to the general motoring public, which you would like us to highlight on this portion or to refer to the proper authorities for appropriate action, please feel free to let us know about it. Take a look at their screens for contact details. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 32nd year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
I'm Susie Gamboa. Happy motoring.